If you've ever been part of a local sports draft, you know the feeling, right? The messy spreadsheets, people shouting over each other, trying to figure out who bid what. Well, today, we're going to look at an app called Auction Ace that promises to swap all that chaos for a clean, professional experience. Let's dive in and see how it works. I mean, really think about it. You see the pro drafts on TV, the lights, the big boards, that incredible tension and excitement, and then there's the local draft, which usually means someone's struggling with a laptop and bids are getting lost in the noise. So this is the big question the app is asking. What if we could bridge that gap? And that's exactly the mission here. It's all about reimagining what a sports auction can be, taking it from that annual headache and turning it into a smooth, live event that's actually fun for everyone involved. So let's see who the key players are. The whole system is really built around four main roles. You've got the auction owner. Think of him as the commissioner who's running the whole show. Then you have the bidder, who's the team manager trying to build their roster. Of course, you've got the player, the talent being drafted, and finally, the viewer, who just wants to follow along with the action. For this walkthrough, we're going to focus on the two roles that really drive the event, the owner and the bidder. All right, first up, let's put ourselves in the shoes of the auction owner. We're going to see how they set the stage for the entire event. And here it is. This is basically their command center. It's a super clean dashboard where an owner can kick off a new auction, manage the ones they already have going, and just keep an eye on everything from one single place. Say goodbye to cluttered files and confusing spreadsheets. The owner gets all the tools they could possibly need right here. They can set all the rules, add the teams, even upload their logos and set budgets. And this is a huge time saver. They can bulk upload an entire list of players from just one file. This means a setup process that used to take hours of manual work can now be knocked out in just a few minutes. Now, this right here is one of the app's smartest features. You know the chaos when everyone's bidding on different players all at once? The nomination system totally eliminates that. The owner puts one single player on the block and everyone focuses their bidding on them. Once that player is sold, the next one comes up. It's just so much cleaner, more organized, and way more fair. Okay, so the stage is all set. Now let's jump into the best part, the bidding arena. We're going to see how this all feels from a bidder's point of view. This is where the real action happens. This is the view when you're a bidder. On the left, you've got a live feed that shows every single bid the second it's placed. No more shouting, "Did you get that?" And on the right, you've got all the strategic info, every team's budget updated in real time. So you know exactly how much cash you have left, and maybe more importantly, you know how much your opponents can still spend. And in the heat of the moment, you just see these bids flying. 31 euros, 32, and then boom, someone makes a massive jump bid like this one. 200 euros for a star player. This is exactly the kind of high-stakes drama that the app captures perfectly. And, you know, it's not just about seeing numbers on a screen. The whole experience is designed to be really immersive. You get this satisfying little sound effect every time a bid goes through, plus visual cues light up. It really makes you feel the pace of the auction, so you never miss a thing. So what happens if two people hit the bid button at the exact same time? Well, that's where some clever tech called concurrency control kicks in. The best way to think about it is like a traffic cop. The system instantly gives one bidder the green light while holding the other one back for just a split second. This prevents any conflicts and makes sure every single bid is processed fairly and in the right order. No arguments. Throughout the entire auction, bidders have this crucial screen. It's their real-time status update. It shows which players they've already got, how much of their budget they've spent, and that all-important magic number, how much they have left. This lets you make smart, strategic decisions right up until the very last player is sold. So, the final bid is in, the last player's off the board. Is that it? Is the party over? Not quite. Auction Ace actually transitions from the thrill of the auction to the fun of celebrating the results. And that's because the app has this premium feature called the Highlights page. It's designed to give the whole event a really satisfying, memorable ending, instead of just fizzling out with a final spreadsheet. This page is honestly brilliant. It starts with a big winner showcase, putting the champion team and their stats right up front. Then, it does something really cool. It creates these awesome digital trading cards for the MVP and the top buys. And finally, you can generate and download custom images of all the results, ready to be shared on social media for bragging rights. And that really just sums it all up, doesn't it? The whole point of Auction Ace is to transform the entire experience from the moment you start setting it up to the final celebration into a shareable, professional-grade event that actually feels special.